Once again, welcome anybody who drops in. We're going to be playing some more Red Dead Redemption. If you were here last time, you'll notice that we are actually exactly where we left off. So, I have not done anything at all off camera. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and keep knocking out just kind of our side activities. So this time, there is another stranger right over here, and we're going to go take care of that.
Hey there, girl.
So let's get underway. Hi-ho, Silver! Away! I need to learn how to do that without getting knocked off my horse every time. I think I have to wait until he gets settled with the reins. There we go. And you might be noticing on the reins that graphical glitch that we had on our lasso. Still here. Haven't restarted the game. Should have done that. That's my bad. So... It's just gonna be a thing, unfortunately. Yeah, here we are. Here's that little stranger I was talking about.
Excuse me, sir. Can I bother you for a minute of your time?
In fact, you can, my lady.
Nice to see you again, sir. Did you change your mind about donating by any chance? We could really use your support to improve the lives of our veterans and their families.
Yeah, I'll donate $20.
$20 ain't no chicken feed, but sure, I can help you out.
That's very kind. What is your name, sir?
Arthur Morgan.
Your donation will be acknowledged on a founder's plaque when the completed. You have a great day, Mr. Morgan.
Huh, that is interesting. I wonder if when I come back post-game,
how are you today?
if the building will actually be finished and they would have my name up there. That would be interesting.
Well, good luck to you. Seems a worthwhile cause.
Thank you,
Yep.
Mr. Morgan. Thank you.
I think that's about all that I've got here right now. So, we're going to head up north and let's go find Magnifico. This is actually a pretty fun little side mission, so I'm looking forward to this one.
Buenos días, señor.
Won't you support our veterans and their families? Think of what they sacrificed for everybody.
And then we'll see. I've done all of the other Albert Mason missions off camera, I think. Oop, I'm going completely the wrong direction. Can't remember if I've done any of them on stream, so not sure if I should just like start in the middle of that quest line, but probably might as well. I know I did at least one. Oh, I should remove that waypoint from my map. Now that we've taken care of it. There we go. But yeah, I know I did at least one of... You know, let's stop into the barbershop. It's been a bit. Arthur's beard has gotten nice and long. Let's see what kind of styles we've got available.
Come on in.
Morning.
Only a trim or something fancy like?
So hair-wise, what do I have on it right now? I'm pretty sure I have swept back fade, yeah. Now it's getting kind of long, but still. In fact, it's as long as it gets, so... I don't know, we might trim that up, because this is kind of the length I like it at.
Doesn't even need washing to look good.
And then... facial hair-wise... Let's see if there are any fun... full styles. I'm probably going to go ahead... That one's not bad. That one is bad. I mean, what mustache is that? That's the mustache I want all the time. Okay, yeah, let's do it all separately. So mustache-wise, I have been doing the handlebar, I believe. Might do the pencil mustache though, actually. Especially since it will allow us to go longer, because the handlebar only goes to length 7. The pencil mustache actually goes to length 9. So let's do
I
that.
say you look ready for a portrait now.
So we've got either natural or fort. I kind of like the fort. So let's stick with that. And sideburns, I went with like the crazy pokey sideburns, partially just because it actually helps the mustache stand out a little bit more. But we could also trim it back.
The ladies love a gentleman with a well-groomed mustache.
Or go natural. Let's go natural, actually.
That's, looks pretty good.
Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And then just to confirm, I like the fork better. No, let's do natural on this one
Mighty
too.
fine if I do say so.
And then mustache style. Yeah, I think I still like the pencil mustache best. So there we go. Grimy old dirty Arthur Morgan is now
We're all done here. Don't wash
trimmed
your
up a little
hair.
different.
Okay, my girl.
Yep.
So yeah, let's go see if we can't find Magnifico. And then we should, I would think, be able to just kind of play out that whole story in one go without having to worry about anything, but I don't know. There might be a point where we can't go any further until... Oh, let's see if we can beat the train. Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, it doesn't cross the road and turn. I don't think we would have beaten it anyway. It would have been kind of fun though. By the way, in real life, never try to beat the train. But in video games, yeah, just reload the last save, we'll be fine.
Hey! Over here! Over here! Please,
Why, hello.
friend. You gotta help me out here. Come on, please. I'm about done here. If I don't get these shackles off soon, I'm a goner. Please.
Okay. Let's go.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. Oh, well, I
Just
waited
getting
to
the
hear
rope
that
out,
noise
no
for
reason.
So long.
Yeah,
I can't give you more than
bet.
my thanks. But you surely have that, mister.
I'll take it.
Let's bring this felon on back to
Why did you even get the shackles
face
off then?
justice.
Mother of God!
This is very kind of you. You're coming with me.
I did not actually mean to loot him. Alrighty.
Now the fun starts. Let's go, girl.
That's right. The fun starts when I get back to Saint Denis and I try to find the police station.
Ah, good lord!
Because it's not even marked on the map. So, not even the map can help me. I mean, technically I know where it is. It's right across from the theater, so I could find it that way. But, that feels like cheating. We were actually even just there. So, let's see if I can't find my way back there without any assistance. And then, when I inevitably fail, because I'm an idiot, and have a terrible sense of direction, then we'll go ahead and cheat.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It seems to be slightly bugged where people react to you carrying the prisoner back as if you were carrying, you know, an quote-unquote innocent civilian instead of like if you were taking a bounty back. So you'll hear as I'm riding around everybody just being like, "Oh crap! Oh my gosh! Ah! What are you doing?" You know, and sometimes people will even like freak out and start running around. But so far, it's not bugged to the point that anybody has turned me in. Okay. That's definitely not it. Pretty sure we made a wrong turn somewhere. I think it's further to the right over here someplace.
Jesus!
Where's that factory? I kind of remember
Out of the
that.
damn way!
Electric company, that's not as familiar.
Were you aiming for me?
No, I was aiming to go around you. You're the one who got close like that. Okay.
Oh, God.
We are definitely in the wrong part of town.
Saints
This is
alive.
not where they have the police station.
Anyway.
Oh, shit! Shit!
What's that? Yeah, look at this. I found it. Eventually.
Watch out!
Praise the Lord. Ask and ye shall receive. Thank you for bringing them in.
You're quite welcome.
Just stop! This will end bad for you. I'm gonna make you regret this, you dumb piece of shit.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Just shut your mouth.
Now we'll get like
Rehabilitation might be
$4.
beyond them, but we may hope.
Looks
Get
right.
out of these ropes and we'll strangle you with them.
Well, $8, but still. Not much of a bounty on that one.
I'm gonna make you regret this, you dumb piece of shit.
Yeah,
What's
there
wrong
are
with
no
you? I said cease that nonsense.
bounties up currently.
Hey, how are things?
You alright, girl?
Ah, pues, qué bueno.
Morning.
But yeah, I did end up looking at it, and on that mission where we caught the deranged serial killer, you are in fact just supposed to shoot him. And if you do shoot him, you actually get I think it was $20.
Odd morning, sir. Stop right there and face the law.
Screw the out of you! Oh my god!
Saints preserve me.
But yeah, if you
Good morning.
if you do actually shoot the guy, then the sheriff gives you $20 and thanks you. But I still contend that I switched to the rope and lassoed him quickly enough. Should have been able to just tie him up again and put him in the cell for real. So, I'm still a bit about how that all shook out. Hold on just a second. I'm getting called. I do not recognize the number. Well, I may have to stop streaming. Technical difficulties.
Come on, get clear!
Yeah. So the call was basically just, this social security number is suspected of criminal activity. Please call the number below, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, nope. How about I don't do that, and you stop calling me ever again? So, obviously I reported the number as spam. Yeah, thankfully I actually don't get a whole lot of spam calls. I know some people talk about getting them constantly, but it's the first one in quite some time.
Whoa!
Yeah, we got a little fox over there. Hey, Foxy. We got a turtle. That's not what I wanted to target. Where'd my fox go? Where does the fox go?
Yep.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna have to get one of these turtles here. Just because I'll need it for the compendium and everything. What do we need to kill this with? Use a bow and arrows. Okay. Can do. Let's just switch to regular arrows. And yeah, I feel bad just like killing a turtle out of nowhere, but you know, gotta fill out that compendium. So hopefully I shouldn't need to kill too many more turtles. I don't think there's a whole lot of crafting recipes that call for it.
Okay then, girl.
But
Yeah.
it is necessary for something. I forget what, but taken care of. Hopefully don't need to kill any more turtles. Unless the mutant ninja kind come out of the sewers and try to attack me, at which point I will happily kill some more turtles. Let's see. So we should be getting close. I want to go ahead and just turn the campus back. Oh, we got a
Something's up.
Murphy's Brew
Me
over
up,
here.
scram. Come on.
Let's get to try out our new repeater. Pretty dang good. We got more Murphy Brew
Got
coming in.
friends, dear.
Come on. Anyone else?
You and that dog.
Oh, there we are. Anyone else? Yeah, I do like this repeater quite a bit. Like I said, it's the best repeater until like the absolute end of the game, where you unlock a slightly better one. So, quite happy with it. And of course, I could have done that all with my pistols as well. So yeah, well, these poor unfortunates didn't make it. Really, negative honor? I didn't even kill him. He was already dead. You game. Ugh, sometimes. Can I take whatever this is? Hair pomade? Can I at least take this hair pomade without you digging my honor? Pretty please? If I can figure out where the hair pomade is kept. Let's see. What category is it under? This is kit. Here we go. Also, I love how Arthur just uses an entire can of hair pomade at once. That's
Come on,
so,
girl.
so too much. Of course, now we're all gross. We got blood on us from that. I wonder if there's sufficiently deep water around somewhere nearby that we can swim in, get cleaned off a little bit. Alright. It's time for us to find Magnifico. There we go. That looks about right.
Whoa, that's amazing.
If you say so.
Are you Magnifico by any chance?
I'm not going back. She's a witch. She's a witch.
Who?
Presta.
Well,
Marjorie.
she cares about you a lot.
Well, I'm the talent. It's me. It's all me. I share the money with her, and, you know that thing. No, stay away. You've made love to her, haven't you?
No, that's not it.
She's a succubus. She's a succubus. Stay away from me.
Hey, partner, come back here.
And so, he'll keep doing this where he'll disappear into clouds of smoke and then reappear in other ones.
Running ain't solving anything. Where are you running off?
So, we kind of just have to follow the smoke and
Hey, will you talk?
I'm going it alone.
try to keep up with them.
You're starting to irritate me.
And then there are ones like this where you just have to check all of
That's
them.
a neat trick.
I don't know if there's a way. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can use Eagle Vision to find him.
And that's
Very
he's
good,
fine.
very good. I'm gonna get you now. Come here.
We're gone.
Damn. Now where'd you gone? Magnifico!
I feel like he's up in a tree.
Magic out of this, partner.
What have we got up there?
Come on now, she ain't as bad as all that.
Nice, a new bird for our
Over here,
collection.
dummy.
I see, I told you I was pretty sure he was
Well,
up in a
you
tree.
led me on a merry old dance. Come on down now. They had a contract.
You want me? Come and get me.
Hey, hold on there. Ah,
So
damn it.
long, dummy.
Where are you? Use it on me. Really? Really? Too bad about that train.
Yeah, unless he just jumps on the train.
Magnifico!
Damn it. Ah! Oh, but, oh no, 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 no. Oh, no, I can't. Put me
look who's
down.
back.
I ain't back. I'm gone on the next train to the Great White Way.
Really? You got enough for a ticket?
Pah.
Because the way Big Fanny tells it, you spent all of our takings on a case of the French pox.
Maybe I did. So what? What do you need a stump of a showman for? Same bad jokes? The same cheap tricks? In a package half the size? You got Bertram. You got Dummy over there. Who is Dummy anyway? The missing link? Shut up, you dimwit. You sold me out.
You should watch your mouth.
You don't need me. You're better off without me. Even you, dummy. Go on, clear off. Aim for the top, all of you. I'm out of food and I'm out of ideas. Leave me for the bears. I won't be more than a mouthful.
You robbed me.
Whoa.
You robbed your brother. So you are gonna be pulling rabbits out of your ass until you are as old as you are tiny! Put them up there.
Ah, some friends.
We ain't friends.
Oh,
We're family, as much as it pains me to say it.
family. Still after everything?
Of course, you silly little man.
And him?
Met him at the bar, agreed to help.
Ah, sleeping rough don't suit me much.
I know. Come to Mama.
Oh, I did miss you.
Now, don't you ever run off on us like that again.
Back together! Back together! Well, I'm glad it all worked out.
Thanks to you. Thank him, boys.
Thank you!
Thanks for nothing, dummy.
No get in the back. We ought to give you a piece of the gate on our next show. You earned it.
Huh?
We'll be playing Saint Denis next. Check with the box office. Here!
No one said anything about splitting the gate.
Oh, shut up. Half man and half wit.
Bye-bye.
What I done to deserve you, too?
Oh, yeah. Interesting little group there.
Yeah. Whoa, he...
So let's see what we want to do next. So that's taken care of. What's our next marker? Are we actually out? We've got Albert Mason up there. This, if that guy will ever show up again at the logging camp. And I guess we could do the legendary gunslingers. I'm a little bit reticent to do those just because I want to try and do those non-lethally. Because you can actually shoot the gun out of their hands and take them out without killing them. Well, you still have to fight them. There's also one guy that you have to kill regardless. But anyway, I'm going to try for that, but it's a little bit difficult to make those shots, and I don't know if I want to just fail repeatedly on camera again. But maybe I will. So yeah, let's do the Albert Mason quest real quick, and let's just get all the other legendary gunslingers kind of showing. Here we go. So let's look at Black Belle here. So, Maybelle Elizabeth Coulter, the Grand Dame of the Gunslingers, the Dynamite Dowager. Married 6 times to 6 gentlemen, gamblers, robbers, outlaws, every one. Never divorced, dresses in her widow's weeds. Sole remaining survivor of the Coulter Train Gang. Oh, Coulter Tobin Gang, sorry. Outlawed after robbery in Rhodes. Private contract for her life or liberty. Large reward. Last reported sighting near NR Bluewater Marsh. I would assume NR is near, just abbreviated. Do not approach, too dangerous for mere biographer. What else have we got? So we got Black Belle marked on there now. Billy Midnight. So, born Wilhelm Schnell, the man who killed Rabbit Matthews, little known about Midnight before killing, thought to have been Matthews' rifle cleaner and stable boy, knew Calloway then. Overnight sensation gained national celebrity, speaking tours, then reenactments from St. Louis to Saint Denis, San Fran, etc. Received death threats and suffered attempts on his life. Now a recluse, save for regular sightings at Rhodes train station. Ask for him there, question mark. We already looked at Black Belle. So here we have Falco Hernandez. Wanted in 8 states, runs with a gang of at least 10 stone cold killers, is that right? Raids into Annisburg, Valentine, Strawberry, and surrounds. Gazette, reports, I would assume is what that's supposed to be short for. Hideout west of Coulter, deep in Grizzly Mountains. Unlikely conversationalist. Proceed with caution. Alright, and this is the last one here. Emmett Granger, pervert, killer, hog fancier, question mark. 1882 Beaver Brook Massacre, reported sightings, 1886. Lindlof family disappearance, rumors of involvement, 1890. The Chaparral killings, suspect, 1894. Fosking's arrest, witness, 1895. Federal pardon, why, question mark. At present, keeper of hogs near Flatiron Lake, interview refused. So, yeah, now we got those guys kind of on our map, along with everything else. So, well, we're right by here. Let's go visit Black Bell.
Yep.
Might as well give these a shot while we're doing everything else. Plus, we'll unlock some pretty neat, unique weapons.
Please, help!
All right, friend, all right. You're gonna be okay.
You gonna help me?
Yeah.
Need a doctor. You gotta. You gotta.
Well, looks like we're actually going to be doing this real quick.
Do something.
I'll get you help. Just stay alive.
Okay. Okay.
I am kind of just waiting for him to be faking and just jump up and take a giant chunk out of our neck with his teeth.
We're nearly there. Just hold on a little longer, all right?
Yep, I am riding absolutely the fastest that I can. That's right, do please stay awake. I don't know what exactly your injury is, but most of the time falling asleep is not going to help.
Where am I?
Well, you're in Saint Denis, mister.
Give up now.
I will have you at the doctor momentarily.
This is it.
I mean, not if you can hold on for just a few more minutes. We're almost to the doctor.
That's all I needed.
As long as nobody jumps out in front of us and causes us to go down.
I can't feel it anymore.
Well, let's hope they don't have to amputate, but this is old-timey medicine. I think they had penicillin at this point, but I'm not going to promise anything.
Oh, good God. Quickly, bring him in here. Right here. Sit him down in this chair.
I would imagine that the Murphy brood got a hold of him.
What happened?
Just saw you fall out of the saddle. Don't worry, you're at the doctor.
Thanks, friend. I appreciate it.
Sure.
There's also the matter of my payment. But we'll deal with that later.
All right. All right.
A lot of blood loss. And this wound's badly infected.
Already?
I'll save as much as I
Wow.
can, but I'll have to amputate.
What? What did you say?
I told you,
Agreed,
amputation.
I'll give you something for the pain.
No.
There you are. And I'll knock him out for a while. You did a good thing bringing him here. But now, I'd recommend moving along. You do not want to see this.
I'm actually really curious if you will do it while I'm here.
Sorry it's come to this.
Alright, well, if anyone is squeamish, look away now. I love the way he looks at us, just like, why are you watching this exactly? And my answer is, You know, I was mostly just really very curious to see if they would actually kind of go through with it, how far they would keep going if we stuck around. Anyone want an arm? I gotta hand it to that doctor. You know, I wouldn't mind a little help if you could lend me a hand.
Well, you're in a bad way. But you'll pull through.
That's good. And I will absolutely pay for his stay here if needed, but
That was good work, Doctor.
He's lucky. Wounds like that'll kill you if you aren't careful. He's lucky he just lost the arm.
you know, I'm
It's nice of you to stay, but don't fret. He'll make it.
well, that's good. Glad I saw it through.
Let's let him rest. All we can do now is hope for the best.
Yep. Okay, I think that's their hint for me to get out now.
Hello.
But yeah, you know, that's cool that they put in that much effort. Like, they did, you know, all of the dialogue for if you stuck around, a little bit of even something unique for Arthur to say after the fact. Just the whole thing, you know, just... You know, that's one of the big things about this game. It's just every part of this game just oozes polish and just so much creativity and effort. And it doesn't hurt at all that it's a Western game, and I absolutely adore Westerns. So it's really kind of disappointing that Westerns is just a genre you don't see too much in video games. They're around, they're, you know, obviously, but you see a lot more sci-fi and fantasy and that sort of thing. So when a really good Western game comes out, I absolutely love it. Let's see if we can't hit that hawk up there with a tomahawk. We still need to finish this challenge for that. Just get a little bit closer. And if that actually hits, I will be super happy. Nope. Not even close. Yeah, hitting birds of prey with a tomahawk is going to be pretty difficult. I haven't hit any. You kind of just have to keep an eye out for them to be on the ground, and then try to ride up and hit them before they can really take off and get away from you. Of course, honestly, I might have been able to hit it. One thing I forgot is you're actually, with the tomahawk, it's like the bow. So you aim, and you can immediately throw. But also, if you hold it down, you can see that outer circle kind of going in. When it goes all the way in, that's when you're actually at max power. So it's very similar to the way the bow is handled. Where it's the same way you aim, circle goes in, and then you're actually all the way drawn and ready to fire. Yeah, let's see what Black Belle has to say for herself. See if we can avoid getting just murdered.
Hello?
You a bounty hunter?
Well, not right now, I ain't. You Black Belle? I'd like to talk to you about your Wild West days.
I don't care much for reminiscing. You got any friends as bounty hunters?
None that spring to mind.
Well, then you done led them boys here and you none the wiser.
Ah, those bounty hunters.
Knew my luck had run out sooner or sooner.
Well, get inside. I'll tell them you're gone.
Oh, no. I ain't hiding from them scalp hunters. Not running from them neither. And fighting? Yeah, if it's just me against them, that'd be a waste of time and nitroglycerin.
Well, let me know what I can do.
You want that Wild West story, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right. Get up here quick. Now when I give you the word, hit that. Whole place is wired.
Black Belle, I got a contract here for your life or your liberty. We'd sooner it be liberty.
That's mighty reasonable, mister. Come here, let me take a look at it. Come on. Oh, come on. Stop just there. Now, set it off. Your contract.
Kill that rat.
Hey, look! They're trying to flank us.
Let's get ourselves into a good old-fashioned gunfight. Was there a...
Lady, I can't see you much in need of my help.
Sugar, that's sweet. You're lucky I'm all wearied out. They're coming back round the front. Pick that. Plunger, you want to see a fight?
Thunder? What? What? Oh, come on, game. This is entirely not my fault. I'm trying, but the game is not showing me... Which trigger? Look, I am trying to press all of these triggers. There we go, finally. Sometimes. Well, let's start that checkpoint over.
They're coming back down the front. I was expecting a fight, all right. They brought a Gatling gun.
Yeah, well... No, Arthur. Trying to take cover. There we go. Yeah. There was an awful lot of lead in the air just a minute ago. What else we got?
The price don't matter if it's idiots chasing it.
And that's a good point.
Is that the last of them?
Yeah. You got them scalp hunters off your back.
For now.
For now. So, you gonna tell me about your Wild West days? Running with Jim Boy Calloway?
Little boy Calloway? The only running he did was away from a fight. And that's about the end of it.
Well, the man's apparently a famous gunslinger.
Yeah, so they say. But, don't get what's famous confused with what's true. The ones of us that lived that life, we was too busy being scared for our scalp to talk to no newspaper writers or dime novel men.
Well, what were they like then? Those days they all talk about.
Same as now, I guess. Only longer ago.
All right. I'm gonna need your picture, too, if it ain't a trouble.
No, sir, no trouble at all. Can't be worse than those awful drawings on the wanted posters.
Hell, great. Look, you stand over there and... let me get this thing ready.
Ready? How do you want me? Like this?
Okay, I got it.
Then I guess I'll be on my way.
There. Well, thank you, Mrs. Bell. You gonna be all right?
Oh, been running for 20 years. Suppose I'll be running till I drop. Just the way it is.
Yeah. Good luck.
Well, sure would be nice if all of the other people that we're gonna go after for this mission, for the legendary gunslingers, were this nice, that nice about everything. But Most of the others are not nearly so pleasant, unfortunately. Should check in the house, see if there's anything interesting in there. I don't know if this one gives you a unique gun. This one might not. Because most of the others, you take out the gunslinger, and then you get their gun. Obviously, you know, she's still alive. And I'm glad she is. She's a pretty neat lady, especially compared to the others. Assaulted biscuits. Oop. I'm gonna go in the first person. Oh, we got some premium cigarettes, eh? And we got a new card. Yeah. Should just, you know, smoke them if you got them. If I can find them. There you go. Alright, and over here, doesn't look like there's too much, and that's fine. Yeah, let's hop on our horse and... Okay, I don't like how thick this fog is right now. Especially since these swamps here, one of the enemies you can run into are the night people. And they aren't too dangerous if you know they're coming, because they don't carry firearms, so, you know, you've got a range advantage on them generally. Let's do this one next. But if you don't see them coming and they sneak up on you, they will one-hit kill you with melee weapons. So, you have to really keep an eye out for it. They're actually very creepy. They're just... Okay, I don't trust this one bit. But we're gonna see what's up with this lady. And hopefully not get murdered.
Man, you alright? Ma'am? You okay, ma'am? Talk to me. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah, this is going to end badly. Told you. See what I mean? One hit kill. Just slightly too slow on the guy behind me.
I'm back, girl. Yep.
I was ready for it and everything. I guess I should have not gone after her, because she went away. So, clearly not as much of a threat anymore. Should have prioritized the people coming up behind me. And should have popped into Deadeye.
Easy now.
I think we might have more night people's goings on here, because we've got a... kind of hard to see it. We pull out the lantern. But yeah, we've got some bodies here. I don't know if I can shoot these down like I can. Because there's one you can also run across. Well, that was weird. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna let me do anything with it. But there's another event you can run across where there'll be a body hanging from a tree, and then if you shoot it down, the night folk will come out of the swamp and come after you. But yeah, that was definitely more night folk work. Oh, we got another stranger over here, so let's just take care of that. Hopefully this one isn't just gonna murder me.
What's the commotion?
You a loon or something? This night folk country.
Night folk. I can look after myself.
Clearly not, I just got murdered by him.
Maybe you should clear out, though, if you're so troubled by things of the night.
It's night folk. And I would, it's just... They on my property. Hey, would you help me? Get them off? I'd pay you for your troubles.
You pay me, huh? Maybe. Wanna show me where this place is? We'll see.
All right. Let's go. Hey, it's just over there. You a good man, partner.
Yeah, and
Night folk could put me on a pipe. They got their paws on me. Hang me up on a hardwood hammock. Boy, I'm lucky I ain't dead as it is. Night folk. Ooh, they bad people. Bad folk. Animals, a lot of them. You know, I ain't never heard no night folk speak. There's not been one peep out of no night folk. Not that I ain't heard it, at least. Imagine not uttering a sound. Can you fathom that? What kind of evil don't make no sound? It's bad, all right. Bad. I mean, I don't meet many folk out here on my own, the most part, but I still speak, you know? There'll be no one else around. Chew my own goddamn ear off.
I can imagine.
Now, used to be the gators was the worst thing in the bayou. Gators and snakes. I've been snake bit more times I like to remember. Ain't been gator bit, though. Got that to be thankful for, at least. Gator bites is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Then turtle bites is bad, too. They call them snapping for a reason.
Yeah, well, I've been known to snap, too. So, how about we keep it down?
Yes, partner. Yep. Uh-huh. That's probably best.
But yeah, more than happy to take on this mission and hopefully get a little bit of revenge on the night folk. As long as they don't sneak up behind me and just shank me again.
Hey! Damn bats. Don't you worry about no bats. I'll tell you when you got to worry, all right.
Yeah, I know you're trying to, like, build atmosphere with how slowly we're going, but could we pick up the pace just a wee bit? That would be really nice if we could. This might actually be right back where we were looking at those bodies. So that would explain why nothing triggered, as the bodies were here for this event, but, you know, it wasn't ready to trigger anything until we were actually here with this guy.
Oh, hell. Look at that. He fresh. You see what I mean? This night folk work. I knew this fella. Good fella. Didn't deserve this. Now come on. More damn bats.
Yeah, I chose the shotgun just because they generally, since they only use melee weapons, will charge straight at you. So being able to have a for certain one-shot kill is really helpful. If I need to, I also have my repeater. Not like, oh no, I don't. I have the rifle. Well, if I need to, I could pull out my pistols. That'll give us 12 shots. With a little bit of Deadeye, we should be able to.
Poor fella on the tree been here for years.
Okay. Why did we turn around and just immediately start walking the opposite direction? Where are you going?
Lamps out. They might not speak, but they sure can see.
Okay.
Now, look out here, there's gators.
What a place to make your home.
It's nice, ain't it?
I don't know. Honestly, the main thing that bothers me about these sorts of swampland areas, well, I guess two things. Two main things that bother me. One, insects. Two, the heat. And it's always humid as well, so other than that, I don't have too much of a problem.
There we go.
Okay, we got people.
Night folk up to all sorts. You go deal with them. I'll be here with my rat gun.
Okay, do what you can.
Well, we got a gator right there.
Poor fella. Oh, too late for him. That's bad juju, all right.
Alright, night folk.
Hey.
There's one.
Clear off of there.
Oh, did someone actually shoot? Okay, that's...
They're coming. Away from me.
That's a couple of them.
Got a hit.
Well, that guy was actually attacking me from range.
The place is ours. Come get your reward.
I don't trust this guy at all.
Well, boy, that's gotta be more of them.
Here. I'll see.
Will you please draw your gun? Oh, that one has a bow.
More.
Interesting.
Go!
It's a bad evil.
Away from here.
Actually, let's do this. This is more fun. Completely unnecessary, but more fun. And...
God damn you. Ouch! Devils. That's gotta be them. Okay, they're dead.
Well, well. Okay. I got something for you now.
And I'd better like what it is, otherwise...
How you doing?
Give me a moment. Want it?
I don't know what it is.
Here you go, partner.
What is this? Swamp trash?
No, that's some of the good stuff right there. You good man, mister. Damn decent.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
I'll be fine. Night folk won't come here anymore. They dumb, but they ain't stupid.
Well, so long then.
Swamp trash. Gold tooth. Oh, interesting. And a perfect muskrat pelt. Some arrows? Okay, actually. No, that was a get. I wonder how their bows compare to mine. Because I know there is an upgraded bow you can get in the game. I don't know if I ever did. Yeah, it's just the standard bow. I don't think you get much of anything for looting night folk. But yeah. Take that, night folk. That's what you get for murdering me. I come back stronger and more prepared. And with you at just a little bit further of a distance away from me so that I could actually kill you. Let's see. There we go. Let's eat some canned peaches. Come on, horse. It's over. There we go. We're gonna have to camp fairly soon, honestly. Our health core is getting a little bit low. But I think we're fine for now. Let's eat a little something more. Plus I think we have like some bread chunks or something that we've got kind of maxed out. Maybe not, but we'll eat a bread chunk. While we're at it, let's also feed our horse. Have some classic oat cakes.
You're a brave girl. Yeah.
A little bit of an abandoned village or town there. Yeah, the night folk are kind of one of the mysteries of Red Dead 2. They never get fully explained, and I think that's pretty obviously on purpose. Go ahead and turn this back off again.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're going the right way. Hey, we are. But yeah, they definitely wanted to keep them mysterious by not really explaining them at all. Just having them... Another stranger up here. Oh, we got a Lemoyne Raider. I mean. Well, we can't have that now, can we?
You're done now.
Oh, we got a friend over here. Friend with no hat now. And a friend with no head now. Alright. Well, you're welcome. Even though I guess you're just gonna ride off without saying thank you. That's fine, be that way. It's kind of too bad that this game really is pretty reliant on the mini-map to help you out with things. Like, you know, you might hear some shouts, but if you're gonna find the source in time, you're probably gonna need the mini-map to help out. Stuff like that. But it's okay. Other direction. I think that might be the guy we helped. What an ingrate. Alright, well, we got ourselves the train station. Let's ask about our legendary gunslinger.
Greetings.
Hey, you there. A quick word.
What can I do for you, sir?
There's an old gunslinger I'm looking for. I heard he comes through here. Name of Midnight? Billy?
Oh, that old soak? Yeah, he spends days on board these trains, but he's going nowhere but the gutter. I imagine you'll find him right in the next one through here. Either that or the next one. Try them both. Look in the bar car. That's the man there. Rotten to the core.
That's so.
Okay, bar car. This way, maybe? Yeah. Okay, and I am going to try to kill him non-lethally, so just be ready for me to probably die a dozen times trying to get this to work.
Mr. Midnight?
Excuse me, I'm trying to drink.
Mr. Midnight, listen, this won't take a moment. I just want to talk with you about your old days as a shootist.
Get away from me!
Hey!
I didn't shoot him in his sleep!
No one's saying
I didn't shoot him in his sleep, and if I did, it was the only way!
Not a problem. I'm here about Jim Boy Calloway, and no one shot him yet.
I knew you'd come for me! Get away from me!
Mr. Midnight!
And this little chair they put there just to make sure that you were enough behind him that that you wouldn't be able to immediately catch him. But we don't have to chase him too far.
But you ain't getting me! You ain't! I knew you'd come for me! It weren't my fault! I knew!
You don't know nothing, Mr. Midnight. I want to talk. Don't do something foolish.
You come for me! Come on!
Yep. You haven't had much practice with these duels yet. I think the main thing is that I need to actually draw a little quicker, because the longer you kind of feather the trigger button, the more dead-eye time you get. But then you also... Oop. But I did get the non-lethal on him. And you do not have the option to shoot the gun out of his hand this time. See, that'll just kill him. If we hadn't, if we had let him continue on with what he was doing, he would have shot himself. So, you know, they kind of force you, in this case, into killing him, whether you like it or not. It's a little disappointing. Let's try to get a little bit of a better angle on this. Yeah. And yeah, now we've got his unique pistol here, which, pretty neat looking little gun. It's not something I'm going to use pretty much at all, just because I don't use pistols. But, it's a neat gun. It's got pretty decent stats. So you can kind of see the comparison between these two. But we are not going to be using it extensively. Come on, I need you to catch up. Well, looks like I'm just gonna have to jump for it. I didn't realize I was wanted. I mean, he drew on me, I'll point out. Probably would have gotten away with it if I hadn't tried to shoot the gun out of his hand and killed him. But, oh well. And yeah, even though we picked up the pistol, we just get ours again. Lickety split, so... no big deal. I think while we're wanted, yeah, they've disabled all of the markers, so hopefully that didn't give us a bounty. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, let's do the next one. Let's go visit Emmett Granger up here. Then we'll hit up Fernandez. We'll probably do Albert Mason first though, so we'll hit up Emmett Granger here, then we'll do Albert Mason up here, and then head up to Fernandez. And then we'll have to, I don't know, have isn't the right word. Then we'll start back on story missions without having to worry about missing out on anything too much, at least. It's very possible that I missed something, but we're definitely hitting all of the major ones that I can think of.
You don't want me using this thing on you?
Well, I'm not gonna. All I did was ride by you. Why are you being so hostile?
Yeah.
Yeesh. But everybody accuses Arthur of being like a psychopath. Interesting little wagon he's got there.
Yep.
I'm looking for my mate Gavin. Somebody help me.
Yeah, I really don't feel like stopping for another stranger and doing that. I don't know if, I forget how that one kind of shakes out. Or if I even got to the end of it last time. But we will be spending plenty of time in Rhodes later on in the story, so don't worry. It is very unlikely that we won't be kind of visiting with that guy and seeing what's his whole deal. But first, let's see what we've got up here.
Hey, stay away from my camp. Time for
Really?
you to get the hell out of here.
Yeesh.
Okay, girl. Yeah.
Just be that way then, I guess. Oh, ain't no skin off my back. Guess we've got another camp right up here, or at least, yeah, there we go, it's back. The smoke disappeared for a second, which made me concerned that it had potentially despawned for some reason, but it's back. So yeah, let's check out this camp as well. Hopefully this isn't too annoying that I'm checking out all of these camps.
Oh no, this ain't what we asked for at all. What is this, a joke? You trying to crap off on us? I've had enough of this. Both of you get your hands up. Now! Shit! No!
Now we got Lemoyne Raiders over here. That cannot stand, I'm afraid.
I ain't put you down.
Come on. Let's see your face. You coming? Copy is coming. Here we go. See if we can't shoot the gun out of his hand. I don't think that worked.
Serves him right.
Yeah, not sure what was going on at the camp. This was a little bit more straightforward. I'm wondering if the fact that these guys were enacting a robbery triggered this, whoever's camp this is, to freak out and run as if someone were robbing them. Either way, I should eat this soup. Of course, I guess, I wonder if I could use their campfire, if this is one that's locked. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna let me. A lot of these stranger camps, they'll act pretty much the same way as your own camp, so if the person who set it up either leaves for some reason, or, you know, you hogtie them because, for fun, I guess, or whatever else, you can actually use their camp same way you would your own. You can sleep in their bed, you can craft food at their fire, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, for these, I mean, I know I said I was going to try and turn off the mini-map, but for these missions, they're kind of far apart, and through parts of the map that I'm really not so familiar with that I have any sort of confidence in being able to find my way around without the map. I mean, even the areas that we have been, that I know a little bit better, I have not been doing a great job finding my way around, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave the map open for the time being. Now, I'm pretty certain that I have been to this camp before, but not after reading... Oh yeah, I've been here many times. But not after reading the back of the photograph that actually starts the mission. So let's have a chat. Huh, first I'll study a pig, evidently.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
Howdy. You Granger?
That's my name. And my occupation, too, if you hadn't noticed.
Weren't always like that, though, were you? Used to be a quick-draw guy. You knew Jim Boy Calloway?
Used to be's correct. Them days are long over. And who might you be?
Don't matter. I need you to tell me about Jim Boy. Just a quote for a book.
A book about Jim Boy? Well, shit. I can't talk to you now. Look at me. I'm knee-deep in hog crap.
Don't mind me. We can talk while you work.
I ain't talking and shoveling. Besides, a young man like you would get it done in half the time.
I don't know about that.
What's to know? You interested in the old days? You shoveled this shit, I tell you some stories. You keep your hands clean, I don't give you squat.
God damn it. These better be some stories.
Oh, they are. Pick up the fork and get to work. Or get out of here and stop wasting my time.
Yeah, 1 second, I've got to respond to a message.
Fork's on the fence. What you waiting for?
Okay.
All right. Shovel your damn shit.
Jim Boy weren't nothing, you know. Me? I killed men, women, and children, too. Animals. I even killed rocks. And I killed them good.
I don't know how you kill rocks, but good for you.
Stabbed folks. Skinned folks. I scalped some. Boy, they scream when you scalp them.
Hey, let me work.
Don't know what's got into these hogs, but I know what's coming out of them. I bash folks, butchered folks. I burned folks alive. Buried folks alive. One time,
Hey, I get it, all right? You're mean. What about Calloway?
That's a sloppy one. You have no idea, girlie. By a feminine type like you, I'd probably have chopped your head off, stuffed you, and eaten you like a sausage.
No doubt.
I mean, that'd be pretty challenging, but glad you have that high opinion of yourself.
Get your back into it, boy. You ain't done. Now it's clean enough to eat off.
I guess I'm done.
Get that barrel to the shit pile, and I suppose you is.
All right.
No shortage of shit round here. Comes from hungry hogs and no hands.
Oh, looks like you got hands to me.
Stinks. Okay, I cleaned up your mess. Go on. Tell me about Calloway.
I said I'd tell you stories. I didn't say they'd be about him.
Don't trifle with me, old man. You knew him. Just give me something, anything.
You making a book, you should make it about me.
They're just words, is all. Give me something to say and I'll leave you alone. You owe me that.
Hey, you be careful. Killer like me, it don't take much to end up on the end of my knife. One
Hey,
time...
you know what? I don't think you were anything at all. Just a crazy old man.
I ain't a killer? Well, you'd already be hog feed. I hadn't made a deal with the Federals, got this farm.
This is your last chance, Mr. Granger. Give me a quote for the book.
Hey, you don't hit no man of peace, no government witness.
Calloway said you was full of piss, but he didn't tell me the half of it.
I'm itching to drop you, girlie. Only you ain't worth my time. I got too much to lose.
Too much to lose? Well, seeing as I cleaned up this pigsty, I figure I'm in my rights to wreck it. Let's see.
You don't want to do that? You walk away right now.
Well. All I wanted was a quote.
You don't know who you're trifling with. That's my stick!
Yeah, well, your stick is about to go in the stink.
You walk away.
And not in the way that you probably would prefer.
There you go.
No. You did not!
Now you is in it deep, boy.
You just took yourself a regular shit shower, Mr. Granger. Boy, that's real nasty.
You earned yourself a killing. And I'm going to enjoy it now. Draw. It's going to be the last thing you do.
And hopefully we can do a little bit better this time. There, it did work out. Actually, no, I don't want to... Okay, there we go. I need to be a little bit more careful. Try not to get knifed so much. There we go. So, he should still be alive, which we can confirm by the fact that our reticle goes red when we aim at him. So, he is not dead. Let's go ahead and loot him, though. Nothing too interesting. And let's pick up his pistol. So here we have Granger's revolver. It's a double action, if I'm not mistaken. Got some nice little engravings on it. So that's actually pretty cool. But stats-wise, still, the double action just does not compare favorably against the Schofield revolver. So I generally still prefer that. But cool to get another unique weapon. I will be sticking with my normal guns, though. Well, let's go ahead and get a picture of good old Mr. Granger here. There we go. Best of luck to you and being a total turd.
My girl.
Let's run down to the lake real quick. Arthur is pretty dirty at this point. I kind of wish there was something like the horse brush, but for Arthur. Because it'd be nice, you know, the horse, it gets dirty, I just pop out the brush real quick, brush it up, problem solved. Arthur gets dirty, and, I mean, later we'll get the ability to get him cleaned off at camp. But right now, I can't even clean off at camp. So I just have to be kind of gross until... I mean, look at all that blood washing off of myself. But yeah, you just kind of have to be gross until you get a chance to swim, or if you want to get really properly clean, you have to go all the way into town and take a bath. Because something like that will get you mostly clean. But yeah, it looks like it's that knife wound on my arm that was bleeding.
Let's go, girl.
And I mean, that's just another thing, like I mentioned before, where it's just the game is so chock full of just these little details. And that's another one. You know, I have a wound in my arm because I was just knifed by a guy repeatedly. Thankfully, he didn't just one-shot kill me like the night folks do. But anyway, and so I didn't just like have some blood on me that washed off. I actually was bleeding actively, and so I continued to leave a trail of blood behind me in the river. You know, that's just another really crazy little detail that somebody thought of. What is that? Oh, it's a buffalo. We're good on buffalo. I don't think I need to hunt them. Not right now, anyway.
Yep.
You know what? I wonder if we could use homing tomahawks to take out birds of prey. So I think I have... No, it doesn't look like I have any right now. I think I can craft them, though, if I have the right ingredients. And that might actually help. I don't know how much the homing tomahawk would improve trying to hit one of those, since my main problem is range, not so much with being able to aim, since I can use Deadeye for that. But it might be worth a shot. Anyway, let's go see what Albert Mason is up to. It's a little bit of a ways up here. I think he's kind of over near Emerald Ranch. Given that there were 2 collection missions right there, which, like I said before, I'm gonna skip out on those missions. Yeah, I think that's Emerald Ranch up there. Yeah, definitely. So we're going to be skirting around Emerald Ranch, because he's not in it, just near it. But he should be right up here a short ways.
Yeah, there's a girl.
So let's see what sort of dangerous animal he's trying to get eaten by this time.
So, you're still alive.
Mr. Morgan!
How are you?
Indigestible, apparently. Aside from that, very well.
How's the project going?
Well, this is God's country, and I am his faithful servant, although perhaps not his most talented one. I have been trying to capture the grace of the wild horses here for weeks.
Oh, actually something that won't eat him for once.
That is a silver dapple pinto.
I know. Beautiful. Won't come anywhere near me, of course. He can smell my stupidity.
Well, how about I drive him over?
Oh, that might help. Can you be bothered? I feel like such a blunderer.
Sure. Wait here.
At least this time I doubt I'll get eaten.
I mean, that's basically the comment I just made, so... You and I are in agreement. Look at this, my poor horse. You're supposed to be white, not gray. Let's fix that. Ah, beautiful. Again, though, it sure would be nice if it were that easy to clean Arthur up.
Good Mustang. Come on.
Let's switch back to the right gun here. And,
Get up. Go on now, Ollie.
Now we could just shout. That's a little easier. I was gonna shoot my gun into the air, but no real reason to do that.
Come on, horses.
I think I might. They're moving real slow. Oh, they're still slow. They just cannot be bothered.
Go then.
Cannot be bothered.
I'll move it up.
Come on.
Go on. You look pretty doing it. Go, go. Now run. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, go on. That's it.
I've got it. I've got it.
There we go.
Yep.
You are a genius.
No, but I can ride a horse.
Well, in my world, that makes you a genius.
You're too kind. So how are the photos coming along?
Oh, amazing. Here, I have a print of the wolves before they try to eat us. It's for you.
That's real fine.
Well, thank you.
Take care, Mr. Mason.
You too, sir. You too. Now for a few final checks.
Silver, why did you decide to go all the way across the lake away from me? Alright. Well, we got one more gunslinger. So let's go take care of Falco Hernandez.
Yep. Yep.
And this one's pretty fun, because, you can shoot the gun out of his hand, but then he just immediately pulls another gun, and if you shoot that gun out of his hand, he'll pull out a knife. Like, he really goes after you, even more so than the last guy. But it is possible to take him out without him dying. It's not like the guy on the train, where, you know, he's gonna die regardless. Either you kill him or he kills himself. So, pig farm guy, Granger, I think was his name, he was one that you could take out without killing. I don't think you can ever run into him again. I think if you ever go back there, he just never shows up. Oh, this guy.
Help me!
Definitely gonna
I should help thee.
chat with him. This guy is cool. Very unexplained. They never really tell you what his deal is.
Man.
Take this.
But he does say some cryptically prophetic things.
I tell thee, bethink yourself before taking possession of another man's horse, for not all will go willingly.
Okay, I will try to bear that in mind.
And that one,
Girl.
that one was a little less interesting than some of the others. Like, the last time I chatted with him was off camera, and he said something that made a whole lot of sense if you know how the story progresses, kind of chapter 3 and forward, but was very cryptic and seemingly inconsequential immediately. Let's change hats. I do not like this Arthur's hat. I don't think that's actually the one I want. Did I not? There we go, the stalker hat. That's the one. That's better. Also, it's getting cold, so I think that's outfit 3?
Hey.
I wish they let you name outfits. Okay, so now, outfit 3 is just the one I'm already wearing. So is it outfit 2? Yeah, this is my cold weather hat outfit. So, this will make it a whole lot more pleasant when we head up into those mountains.
I need some money.
Oh, that guy.
Can't you help a fella out?
Let's see if he has anything new to say.
I just want to get a drink. I'm parched.
Hello, mister.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Mr. Arthur. Why are you always so mad? You're crazy. All that shooting. And they said I was crazy. I'm not crazy. Not like you. You beat up the big fella. He once beat me up. I asked for it. You think you're real crazy, mister?
Are you really calling me crazy?
I fought in a war, mister. I did. Sent me strange seeing all them fellas die.
Which war was that exactly?
A bad one, Mr. Arthur. Oh, a real bad.
There's good wars?
I saw terrible things. I ain't been the same since. I get funny. I'll go now. Don't act crazy now.
Hey, I do not appreciate you telling me that I act crazy. Have you seen my honor ranking?
Some dead man. Man on my wages could never afford a horse like this.
Occasionally, I will accidentally do something that will drop my honor, but for the most part, I don't kill anyone who doesn't deserve it. I don't hunt animals for absolutely no reason. This is non-crazy Arthur for sure. Yeah, let's clean up our horse.
You're okay.
Guess we must have been riding through some mud. There we go, that's better. What's this guy again? Do you have anything new to say?
All of you! Run. Run from me!
You know, or I could not do that.
He won't leave me alone. I asked him, but he won't.
I'm feeling very abandoned. You know, very ignored.
I mean, I'm not ignoring you right now.
See, I asked for a message, and he gave me the whole world, but no signal I can understand. All these people, and none of them quite right. That's very frustrating. The whole world.
Wasn't that enough?
No! It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough at all. That's a problem. I'm so greedy. I'm awful.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I will leave you to your miseries. Let's go find a guy who didn't ask for any trouble and give him some. Because I doubt Falco Hernandez, which I think is his name, was expecting us to come a-calling. Yeah, unfortunately, none of their weapons are actually ones that I'm going to use. I prefer the guns that I've already got set up. So, pistol-wise, until I get the Lamont revolvers, I'm going to be using those two Schofield revolvers the whole time. And then, repeater-wise, I'm pretty much settled. The semi-auto shotgun is the best shotgun in the game, so I'm settled there. Eventually, I'll want to get the improved bow, but I don't remember exactly how you get that. See if we get attacked by a cougar through here. It's a common place for cougars to spawn, so I've been attacked multiple times. Oh, jeez. Oy.
Come on, girl.
Thanks a lot, Silver. I just, you know, I needed that bracing flight through the air into some snow. I just feel so much better now. I appreciate you doing that for me. Anyway. But yeah, I'm pretty well set weapon-wise for what I'm gonna do until, like, basically the end of the game. There's a couple more that I want that I don't have at all yet, so the bolt-action rifle is actually really good as a rifle, both for hunting and then also it does enough damage that if you were at medium to medium-long range, it'll one-hit kill most people. So, and that's like body shots. Obviously, headshots will always one-hit kill people. So, anyway, the bolt-action rifle I want eventually, and then one of the scope rifles, so they're not quote-unquote sniper rifles exactly, but that's, you know, how they're used. And so, obviously I'm going to want one of those. Really? Again with this? Wow.
Yeah.
My horse just does not like the mountains, I guess. Which is funny because, you know, Silver, you're from around here. You should be pretty comfortable with it, but... oh well, guess not.
Easy.
Got a herd of deer down there, it looks like? Oh, oak. And that one is actually worth hunting. So...
Yep.
hopefully I don't die and lose this pelt. But I don't think I have much in the way of elk skins that I've collected so far, so it'll be good to have that. One thing that's a little bit of a downside is pretty much anything bigger than a deer takes up, you know, the entirety on the back of your horse. So it's like putting the body of a deer on there instead of like the skins of a deer, which you can just stack up pretty much indefinitely. I don't know if they actually ever stop you from throwing more skins on the pile. So wolf skins, deer skins, you can kind of just keep throwing them in there. But when you've got the bigger animals, you're bringing back one. Unless you've got multiple horses, which, you know, you can do. And if you're really just trying to grind for them, it could be worth it. But most of the time, you only need one. So there's really not that much of a point. Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to be fighting off Hernandez's gang here, so let's go ahead and load ourselves up for hunting the most dangerous prey, because that's what we're going to be doing. Oh, goody wolves. No, I don't feel like hunting these guys, so... Oh, they're gonna keep coming after a shotgun to the face. Alright. Yeah. Didn't strictly need to kill that last one, but my reasoning was that... I'm gonna leave my horse out here so it doesn't get hurt. My reasoning is that... I have this ready. I think that's probably a better one. Oh yeah, and that's what's another thing that's great about this repeater. 14 shots. As compared to the other one that I think had 7. Oh, do I see someone behind this tree? No, but there's someone over there. That's a bad shot. So like I said, definitely we're going to get into some combat with his boys here. You can hear him from the tent. Yeah, you know, sorry I had to kill all your guys. Honestly, wouldn't have wanted to do that, but they were clearly hostile on sight. So, didn't leave me much of a choice. Well, let's pick up one of their hats, actually. So we'll see. This is one of the harder ones to pull off non-lethal. So, I'm going to do it again, eventually, because I refuse to fail, but you may be watching me die repeatedly again. Oh, Flacco, not Falco. I reversed the L and the A.
I'm just here to speak with you. About Boy Calloway? I'm unarmed.
Well, I wouldn't say unarmed. I'm not currently holding my weapons, but I am clearly armed.
I just want to talk. About Boy Calloway?
Sure. Here's your message.
Yeah, I'm sorry it has to go down this, but got it. And let's do this first. So, oh, he's not going to let me do that. That's fine.
Who's talking now, huh?
So let's go ahead. Well, that was just the sawn-off shotgun. There's his revolver. Yeah, the sawn-off shotgun, nothing special. Standard sawn-off shotgun. This, however, is his signature weapon. Again, a really cool engraving. This is another double-action revolver. So honestly, I could use his and Granger's together, and that would be pretty neat. But not... No, I did not mean to pick that up. Thank you. Alright. See if we can't loot his body. Is he not lootable? Or picker-upable? Yeah, looks like I can't loot him or pick him up. Interesting. But we can confirm that he is still alive. And let's go ahead and take a picture. Not that anyone's going to be able to see anything with this lighting. I mean, that could literally be anyone. Alright, is this close enough? There we go. Alright, that actually went really smoothly. I am impressed with myself. Gotta say, I expected all of those fights to go a whole lot worse. Didn't do great the first time just because I was still kind of getting the hang of it. I should slide on back to camp. Actually, let's go ahead. Pretty sure we won't lose our skin when we fast travel. We might. If we do, I'm going to be very disappointed. But we're far enough away, and camp is actually, you know, a fast travel location, unlike up here where it would have still been a pain. So let's just head on back. Do I have it listed or by name? Like, is it just called camp or... No, it's just called Horseshoe Overlook. Well, that's fine. I happen to know that's where our camp is, so that isn't a problem. Now, if I hadn't remembered, I would have been just like, oh, where's camp? So hopefully I'll be able to remember the names of our other camps as we move along through the story. But we're getting along. We're actually pretty far through Chapter 2. So Chapter 1 I had already finished before I started streaming. That's when they're up in the mountains. It's not the most interesting. A lot of people kind of get bored with it and whatnot, so I decided to just skip past it and start directly into the game. Interesting watching all that stuff load in one at a time. And yes, we did keep our pelt, so very happy about that. And as per tradition, let's just make sure our horse is clean and fed. Don't want poor Silver here to be malnourished. Arthur, on the other hand, I think is malnourished. So, or I guess they just call it thin. So yeah, if we go to weight, yeah, underweight. You can see right there under general, underweight. So advantages, we have a lower stamina drain rate. Disadvantages, we can't take as much damage. Our horse may still be thin, but hopefully not too bad. Oh, malnourished. I need to feed that horse a whole lot more. Yeah, I always, I just figured, hey, the horse eats grass and it gets to graze while we're in camp, right? But, they've decided that that doesn't count and that the weight on your horse is determined by how much you feed it manually. So, yeah, fair enough. I will try to remember to keep her good and fed. What is that? Chewing tobacco. Huh. Oh, no. And candy. And candy! Can I not pick it up?
Sweet on her. And used to rape her. After she was set free at the end of the war, he tried it again.
Yeah, sorry about talking over your really sad story.
And she killed him with a knife. They nearly lynched her, but she ran away and my mama never saw her again.
Yeah, I think I can't pick up the one on the ground. Well,
Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan.
pretty much anything I say now is going to be a bummer after poor Lenny's story, but
Well done, Mr. Morgan.
let's turn some stuff in.
Thank you, Arthur.
We should check, see if there's anything new we can craft, just real
If you're
quick.
struggling for space in your satchel, just bring me the right materials.
Ooh, we got a sonnet, the tonic satchel finally. Let's craft that boy up. Obviously, we're going to want to get all of them, because eventually we want the Legends of the East satchel, which requires us to actually have crafted all of the other satchels, but it gets us a bunch of real nice bonuses. I like this satchel. It's probably the coolest looking of the bunch. But it gives us a bunch of bonuses to all of the carrying capacities, while these others really only expand one thing. But good to have that. We still need some boars. We already took care of that. And the chuck wagon. The campfire, we still got a bunch more things that we could do. And the scout campfire, we still need goats. Alright.
How are you on space in that bag of yours, Mr. Morgan?
Obviously, I will mostly do the hunting for that stuff off camera. We'll hit the legendary animals at some point. That I will definitely do on camera, but actually I think the stew might be available, in which case I want to eat it before I go to bed. Because the stew, once you sleep, it'll reset, and it won't be available again until sometime afternoon. So, if the stew is available before you go to bed, definitely grab some, because your cores will still get their bonuses when you wake up. So you're gonna want to keep that. So yeah, that gives us the golden cores on health and Deadeye. Let's get a little bit of Shut-Eye over here until, I guess it's real close to morning. Well, let's try to get our 8 hours of sleep. Arthur might be one heck of a bad hombre, but he probably still needs to catch his Z's. Needs his beauty rest.
How you doing? Pretty good. Nice.
Now responding to another message here. There we go. So, yep, now we've got all our golden cores. The stamina core is golden from sleeping in a good bed.
Listen to me. I ain't got ideas above my station. I just ain't doing that no more.
We all of us have to sing for our supper, miss.
Sure, and singing's fine, but I'm done with that. And if you want me to leave, then that's fine too.
Well, I suppose I can discuss the matter with Dutch.
Do whatever you goddamn please.
Ideas above her station. She thinks we don't know her station.
That horrendous old hag! How dare she?
Everything all right?
Who does that woman think she is?
Sometimes you just gotta humor her. All right, well, I should be getting on.
But yeah, I'll mostly do that hunting off camera. And I forgot what the other thing I was going to talk about was.
Miss Karen, how you getting on?
But let's go visit John. Pretty sure he's nearby camp. Let's try to do just this one more mission, and then I'll wrap up for today. Because these recordings are probably a little long anyway. They usually go for 2.5 hours. And honestly, that is a real long YouTube video. But, you know, if I were doing Let's Plays that were pre-recorded and not streaming this, you know, if I was just taking the video and then cutting out the best pieces and all that, then they'd probably be at least a bit shorter. Whoa, watch out.
Darn it! Can I help you?
But since I'm streaming it live just as I'm doing it, and I'm trying to hit a lot of the side content, like the strangers and whatnot, they end up going pretty long. I do actually like this hat.
So, feeling better? How's the scar?
I heal pretty fast.
Lucky you. So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Maybe. Come on.
Well, where exactly are we going?
Collect something. Help us get some sheep.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along. You'll see.
I'm trying to leave my horse, except that that was interesting.
Let's go.
I would love to. Come on.
So
there we go.
Back to what I was talking about. This way, till we can get back to Blackwater and collect.
I'm here to tell you, we try to collect that money anytime soon, it'll come with a noose.
I was worried you'd say that. Dutch says that we...
Dutch says a lot. That's his gift. Saying things.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean by that?
I was the prize pony once. Now I'm the workhorse. Listen, Dutch is... But, well, you was at that thing in Blackwater. We already seen Pinkertons here. New century's coming. This life, this way, well, we're the last, I reckon. And we ain't long for it.
Then that's the way it goes, I guess.
For me, yes.
All right.
So where are we going?
Just need to pick up something.
Howdy, partner. Howdy. Hello there, mister.
Yeah, the rains are still glitching out pretty bad.
There's a hitching post over there. Tether the horse and I'll meet you across the street.
I already don't like how this is going.
Really? Can I just get on my horse and just take care of this? No, I can't. It would be a lot easier if you would at least stop removing my
I don't want to see any more trouble from you.
removing the reins from my hands for no reason. But whatever, let's go see what John's up to.
Yep. Can you head in, pick up a sniper rifle? I'll explain later.
Don't you wear yourself out now.
Yay! I get a sniper rifle.
Hello again.
Finally.
Looking for a rifle? Something with a sight on it.
Shouldn't be a problem. You want to see what we've got? It's all in the catalog here.
Okay. Now, it looks like they're just going to make it free. Because, yeah, it's still the only one that's available. Whoop. I hate it how sometimes it'll go 2 pages. But yeah, the rolling block is the only one that's available. The Caracano rifle isn't available until later. It's definitely the better of the two. But yeah, that's why they're not going to give it to us yet. But this guy will work for us for quite some time, so let's just get it all kitted out because it's going to be a while before we get the next one. This grain. Let's get the leather wrap on there. And then just style it up real quick. So, same as always. I'm going to go mostly gold. Accents are going to be in black and steel. Oh, missed the sight. There we go. Then engraving wise, I'm going to do that in black and steel. And let's see. Let's go Baroque. I like that on this one. No reason to do a carving. Let's get walnut on the leather wrap. And wild cherry on the varnish. And there we go. That is how I like my guns to look. I love how they have a notification saying you can buy guns at the gunsmith, as if this is the first time you will have done that. I mean, it's possible that someone might actually have this as the first time, but, you know, kind of sad if they've gotten this far in the game and only just got to it. Let's get my other Schofield revolver back on real quick. I'm going to want the split points. This guy... probably want the high velocity. Or maybe the express. Yeah, we want the express on our sniper rifle.
Yeah! Why couldn't you have done that?
Done what?
Bought that gun.
I had a run-in with that fella earlier. We ain't on the best of terms.
You had a run-in. I've had a run-in with half that town.
Calm down. It's done now, ain't it?
Why are you being so cagey about all this? Always playing some goddamn game.
Me? I ain't the one taking Jack on fishing trips.
No, you ain't. If you say the boy ain't yours, what's the difference? You probably only run off again.
Why are you so interested in my life? Ain't you got one of your own?
Just do one thing or another. Not be two people at once, that's all I'm saying.
It ain't that simple. You know that as well as anyone. Same as with you and that girl... What was her name? Mary?
That was different.
No, it ain't. Just the same.
Anyway, for the love of God, will you tell me what you got me doing here before I turn around and hit the breeze?
There's a herd of sheep coming down to auction from Emerald Ranch. Folk in town were saying the owner's trying to stamp out every farm from here to Ansburg.
Yeah, I know that place.
Yeah, Emerald Ranch is another kind of mysterious place in this game, because they do some hints about some real odd goings on there, but then never really explain it for certain, so there's a lot of ideas that people have on what might be going on, but since the game never definitively says,
get a proper view.
You never know. I need to wash my horse again. That's the downside to having a white horse. It's kind of like having a white car or a black car, honestly. You know, when it gets dirty, you notice immediately.
So I'm thinking that the herd will make it to auction all right, but a couple of new ranch hands will be collected on the sale. Doubt the town will care to notice too much.
Why we need this rifle you couldn't buy yourself?
Reckon we shouldn't get too close. At least not till we know what we're dealing with.
I don't care. I'm just happy to finally have a sniper rifle.
Okay. I think that's them over there.
So what now?
Put a shot in near them. I reckon they'll hightail it. They're only ranch hands. Just watch the sheep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot one of them because I need a long-range kill for...
What are you killing them for?
Got the job done.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, looks like one of them don't scare too easy.
Put another shot in close. He'll get the... Yep, that spooked him all right. All right, let's go round him up.
Yeah, that might not have been far enough, actually. Might have been a poor choice. Let's see, sharpshooter. Oh, off by like, what is that? 32 feet? So close. Oh, come on.
Let's go get the strays.
You ever work on a ranch, Marston?
No. You?
Oh, day here or there, but not much.
Most cowboys I know are dumb as trees. How hard could it be?
I guess we'll soon find out. Let's get these things. Bring them back to the yards.
Go, go!
No, hopefully it wasn't too big of an honor penalty they threw at me for that.
They're pretty scattered. Let's get them all rounded up.
Yeah, yeah! Yeah.
Come on.
Keep moving!
All right, I think we got them all. Let's head for town.
You know what? Marston, why don't you leave the sheep to me? You ride Shank, keep watch for any trouble.
I brought you in on this.
It'll be quicker this way, trust me. This ain't the right time for you to be learning how to herd.
All right, whatever you say. I'm done arguing.
Come on.
Idiot!
Really, John?
That's more like it.
Up, up.
Well, realistically, I would want to go back and forth
Okay.
to keep them kind of
Like I
centered.
said, I'll handle this.
But with the way John is riding, it results in me bumping back and forth into him, so. We just won't be doing that this time.
Move it up. Move it.
Come on, no stragglers. And this one sheep, it just does not want to keep up with the rest of them.
Move.
John, will you stay out of my way?
Let's go.
There you go.
Up, up. Go, go.
There we go, we almost got him in. John, be careful, you're gonna run him over. Or I might run him over. Come on, you. There we go.
Those are up, boys.
There you go.
Finally got them all.
Hey, fine sheep.
They're okay.
Well, you seem better around here.
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
A lot less. What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody.
Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
Sure, I'll excuse you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Folks swing for rustling livestock. 25%.
15.
20.
18.
Done. Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying, but we're paying.
Go on now.
Come back after the auction. You'll get your money.
Dutch is waiting for us at the saloon.
He is?
Yeah, that is unusual. Generally, he stays at camp.
Good girl. 18%. I thought we was doing the robbing here.
Still good money.
Well, thanks for all the help with this. Can't herd, can't swim.
Give it a rest, will ya? We ain't kids no more.
Well, we never really was.
Ha! Oh.
This saloon. Well, honestly, this saloon is pretty much just ancillary. Even though we do need to come here, come back here at some point where Dutch isn't here, and I think meet up with our friend who asked us to go chat with those gunslingers. Or, I don't know, that's where we met him. We might be meeting him up somewhere else later.
Just shades of gray. Compromises.
Compromise it. Well,
Gentlemen.
Dutch, me, Poe.
Where have you been?
Working. Marston's thing.
Good. And?
We're just waiting to get some pay on a few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course.
Gentlemen, drink?
Sure.
Nothing like talking to old Strauss to make you want to blow your own brains out. I should have left him where I found him all those years ago. Bookish little Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
That it does. To your good health.
Thank you.
Vanderland!
Oh, this can't end badly.
Get out of
What
here
the
now!
hell?
Vanderland! You don't know me, but you keep robbing me! My name is Leviticus Cornwall.
I'm impressed he came out here himself.
Man to be messed with by the likes of you!
Yeah, well, you know, if it,
Before I have these men killed!
if it wasn't for some more cutscene ex machina, I could have you and your boys all dead in
You start spinning
one
the
burst
yarn.
of Deadeye.
When I think the moment's right, I'll make a move.
Why not?
Like you rob from me! Vanderlyn, you're done! Now get out here now!
But they're not gonna let me
Nonsense!
kill Leviticus Cornwall just yet.
Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse than admonishing a man for the sins of another who wants to be the Messiah? Not me. Nor do I want to
So,
be
the
this
important ones are to get those two. And the rest of them we can take out. This one? Oh, we got guys up here. Well, at least they gave us our repeater.
Push up. Stay with me.
Strauss is down! Cover us!
Okay. Well, that could have gone a whole lot better.
I'm trying.
Get behind the wagon as we
Okay.
push, Archer. You can use it as cover. You're going to get yourself killed over there.
Am I though?
What are you doing?
Get down it!
That was a definite miss.
Oh, you want to...
Alright, who else we got? I got a guy up on the balcony there.
We are just gonna walk out of here!
Anyone else?
Is that all? God!
Alright. There you are. Nope, that was a miss.
It's just a scratch! Shut up!
You can talk. We all heard you whine about a little nick from a wolf.
Would you shut up and kill these bastards?
I would love to if I could see anymore. There we go.
Why don't you run now while you still can?
I thought that was done. I still hear gunfire, but
Horses over there! Come on, grab Strauss!
I don't see... Oh, there we go. And you... Yeah, I'm getting Strauss. Give me a couple of seconds. And then, well, you should be able to at least grab them.
Where did they all come from?
There we go.
Come on! Put Strauss on the back of John's horse and let's get out of here!
I'm a coming. I just had a lot of fellas to shoot.
You make sure nobody's following us.
I think
We'll
Dutch
get back
might
to
actually
camp.
have the same
We're gonna
horse as
gather
us, the White
troops,
Arabian.
Get 'em to starting up.
Sure. We can't stick around after this.
Let's go!
We still got more of these here fellas to deal with. Should be easy enough. Am I though? Or are you as good as dead? There we go, finally. Sorry to shoot you right into your excellent beard, but
Okay, girl.
it was you or me. Now let's try to get out of here without killing any more sheriffs or deputies. Not that it matters too much, but wanted dead or alive, so. And after that massacre, no kidding. Oh. But I wanted to make sure that it was very clear that you were not going to be able to stick around any longer. So, that makes it pretty unambiguous. Of course, I don't know if we got a bounty from that or not. Yeah, $60. Can you imagine killing that many people and they're like, yeah, that's worth maybe $60?
I'm coming in. Hope you had a good
Let's get get a better outfit on. Come on. Thank you. I don't want to be wandering around in those rags. Alright, well, this is the moment where we kick off into the next bit, have to move camps and all that. Can I please brush my horse? What if I get on my horse first? There we go. That's better. Can't be riding around on a dirty horse. Well, anyway, we will pick up next time, and yeah, I'm going to wait absolutely as long as I humanly can before I go and talk to Micah again, because reasons. I hate Micah. Anyway, we'll be picking up next time with a little bit more story. We'll be trying to get the heck out of this region here. What is it? New Hanover? Yeah. Try to get out of the New Hanover area, and we will be setting up a new camp over here in Lemoyne. So, thank you anybody who dropped in for the live stream or watches this after the fact. And
Save the silly bastard's life, and you and him go robbing sheep.
I mean, that wasn't my fault.
Man, Abigail. At least he looks like one.
He's a goddamn father.
Never mind, we're gonna do this first.
He ain't no father.
I'm just begging you not to get him killed.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Take care, Arthur.
Yeah, we will pick up again next time with moving camps and all of the drama that followed what just happened. So thanks anybody who was here on the stream or drops in later, and I will catch you guys again next time. Bye!